and I mentioned this already, by asking them what the bank likes to see. Do you like to see graphs? Do you like to see pie charts? Do you like colored paper, white paper, blue font? You ask them all these questions, and these are for presentations that were accepted. And how do you sell your idea to the banker? You sell it with enthusiasm. Always enthusiasm. How to prepare your presentation to the investor will take you seriously. No laughing, no joking. Maybe in the entertainment business you can get away with saying some foul language. I want to use foul language when I'm turned down for a credit. Never trying to get the credit. And I already told you, you've got a fiduciary responsibility to your shareholders. What is this shit? And I've even brought newspaper articles. What about all these loans? Were you part of any of these credits? These are failed loans the bank made. That normally gets them back on center. Because all banks made back loans. All banks. What financial statements are you are and what they should say. You don't bring any financial statements. And when you normally, and if you bring a financial statement later on, what you want is a simple balance sheet and perhaps a single income statement. You don't want, financial statements 30 pages long with footnotes, etc. What no really means from a banker, an insurance company, etc., it really means you haven't given them enough positive information to say yes. They want to say yes, and so it's our job to put as much positive information and as positive data and in front of them so they can say yes. Why you must talk to banks often and what you must say. Even after you get the loan, Dave gets a loan, you should talk to the bank every few weeks. And they'll say, oh God, we've got to push on credit. We've got to get this $100 million out. We're doing a special. And they have specials just like cars selling cars. And if you're always talking to the bankers, they'll tell you. They won't put it in an email. You're not going to get an email from Bank of America. Oh, we're having a special on $3 million this week. But if you keep talking to them, and they'll tell you, and they'll be candid with you, because you're building up a rapport. I've already talked about this. Step by step, you do 2 financial presentations a week, and I guarantee you'll find the money. Virtually nobody makes 2 presentations a week. Nobody. And if you will, you will. Secret banks don't want you to know, and I said this, because they don't want you to know that they got to get the money out of the bank. And there's a reason why 75% of all bank loans are made in the last quarter of the year. Most banks are on a calendar fiscal year. So that means the last 3 months are October, November, December. And the reason why the majority of the bank loans go out in November, December, and January is so they can apply for their bonuses for year end. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to make a bad loan just to make a bonus, but I have seen deals financed, and you guys have seen a deal financed at year end so they could get a bonus, which was a shit deal, but they did it anyway, because otherwise they wouldn't get a fucking bonus. So you two have lived that. You've seen it with your own eyes. Now, I've known it for 40 years, almost 40 years. But they will make deals, not necessarily good deals, so they can get paid a bonus. Especially private equity people. Especially, because there's no accountability in private equity. The partners all get around and say, hey, listen, we'd rather split up $2 million in fees than not, right? Yeah, next. That's the end of it. How to get a banker on your side.